Ooh. So things are going pretty good. Now that I have the inventory and stuff kind of set up and done, there's not like a lot of fun stuff left to do per se. It's a lot of implementing and then making sure things work, and then doing the tedious job of doing all the little things. The actual hard part, which is the work, not the fun part of learning how to do something new and figuring out how to solve these problems and setting up those problems.
Alright, it is September 14th. I just got done editing devlog for and I am at the point in the Doug prototype that I think it's going to be doing a lot more. It's going to be a lot more of me speeding up video and working on stuff, and not a whole lot of talking. I don't know how. I don't think anybody's really interested in watching people program. They don't like it's entertaining. But I'm gonna still put those videos out there. I'm also gonna just, like I said, I'm at that point, it's a lot of programming and doing the work, not a lot of new things to learn. And just gotta stay motivated to get through the next stage of the project. It's always how it is at this point. When you're done designing, you're done budgeting, you're done figuring it all out, and then just everything's done. You just gotta do the work, put it together. There's no more fun in figuring out the solution to the problems. And so, like I say, it's time to chop wood. The only way to cut the tree down is the axe. And that's where I'm at right now with the project. Just gotta starting to put together a bug log as I see issues and small things that need to be addressed, fixed, or changed. Fixing them, or just logging them so I can fix it later. Some things I want to fix as I go because it's just not working and I need to work. I want to get it done before it's the prototype and then do bug fixes. But just gotta keep going on it.
So, getting through that part of the prototype isn't something that is really a concern for me at this point. The thing that I do need to really worry about is losing motivation and overestimating my own skills and my own abilities. And, now 3 months later, it's still something that I think about quite a bit. It's something I was thinking about even back then.
Wow, Gun Crew is so real and so evident in hindsight, but at the time it's so easy to dismiss even when you know about it. Also, just being able to now have a better understanding of people saying game development is hard. The totality of what that means is daunting, very daunting. Learn how to do a simple thing like character move, how to do the inventory system, and feel really good about that. And then you see YouTube videos, you watch stuff where people talk about how it wasn't scalable and had to refactor. There's all these issues, bugs. Like, it's not good enough. You see other professional programmers who make games, their streams, and they'll have these long codes that use these cool computer science thoughts, or not thoughts, but patterns that I don't understand. Wow, that's super cool. I don't understand that stuff. How am I ever going to make a game? And it's really daunting. It really does make me second guess. You actually just give up and focus on the things I've been focusing on for most of my life: drawing, sculpture, ceramics. But I like learning new things. I set out to do this, and I want to finish the project. I also am having a lot of fun learning programming as a we can new program do that. Yeah, I'm trucking on. The thing that does give me the counterpoint to when I see all those people with professional programmers with their immaculate code that has all these cool computer sciencey patterns that make things really efficient, it's optimized. I see people talk about Undertale and Toby Fox. I saw a video where they said walk into a room and like it's all these if statements. Like, oh, that makes perfect sense to me why you would do it that way because you don't know how other things work. You're just and you know how that works. You know that it works, and you know you can do it. So you just do it that way. It's faster, more efficient. You just continue to do it in the tried and true method than to take the time to learn a completely new method that will eventually scale up, especially if you're going to scale up. And that's something that does make me much more optimistic about my ability to finish this project. You keep reminding yourself, I don't need all those fancy things. I can use 1,000 if statements in a single object to drive the dialogue, and it works. It's me. I'm the only person who's ever going to see that. I'm the only person who's going to deal with it. And if I understand it and I can execute on it, that's the thing that matters. So that's been encouraging.
So I'm staying motivated, and that's one of the biggest things. Is just as I get the work done, staying motivated to keep going with the project and not get discouraged or lose interest because now it's a lot of work to do. The work is hard, so.
And just I have to constantly remind myself that something that I remind myself in my own work sculpturally that there are no experts, right? That's not right. There are absolutely no experts. But when it comes to, I don't know how to express that. It's not that there aren't experts, but there is no right way to do it. There are ways that are agreed upon best practice. There are ways that are agreed upon best practice. There are ways that people can be efficient or better than them. But ultimately, especially with something like art, something a video, it is the end product, which the interaction of with you and the product, mutual work, that is paramount. How we get there, the journey that we take to get there is important to the artist, is important to the curator, is important to the ancillary narrative of the work. But ultimately, it has nothing to do with the end interaction. And especially some games. If you hear the 1 through 15 year development hell cycle, and it's an amazing game, that doesn't really change the way people interact with that, or really change their opinion. For the most part, unless you are someone who's interested in game industry stuff, I can consider it art. Before I get down a rabbit hole about how you can't divorce art from the artist in the same way. How that's not true. I don't think that's true with video games. You can absolutely divorce the game from the publisher. But if you conversation about art. Video games, he's the artist of the world. Is there a draw one-to-one both with the artist, publisher, without curator, art handler kind of thing? It's initially parallel.
And even if things, those kind of ideas aren't totally accurate or true, they still are concepts and ideas that do help motivate me, keep me motivated, and kind of pushing towards the next thing. I look at not just Toby Fox, but Local Thunk, the guy who just won Game of the Year for Latro. And if you look at his code, there's a lot of if-then statements. It's just a bunch of them. If this, then this, else. It's simple, efficient, and it works. His game works. It just works. And so I constantly have to keep those kind of things in mind as well, that as I'm developing, I'm not, letting some kind of new system or some kind of new paradigm that's going to take me several weeks to implement, that I could just solve with something that is simple and works. And so that's something I'm also worried about. But
there's some thoughts on my current situation, how I'm feeling about working on this project. I guess I'm just trying to stay motivated to another point where there's a lot of just trying to stream and doing stuff, which is not exciting. Tired, fast. Which is hard when you come home from work. I can spend about an hour in E2. Working on it until I feel my brain slows down to a point where it's hard to put together and keep together all the things that this kind of thing takes. With everything kind of spread out in different scripts, different interactions, and things kind of a certain manner. I'm used to it. Here's a mental tax. Every day at work, if it's only 12 hours, fine. Back to this insurance. It should be. It takes me longer to I can tell because I get to a point just like, the wheels turn with the hamster's dead. Always like this.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks for tuning in. And please do all the YouTube things. It really helps. I really appreciate it. Helps that motivation. And yeah, see me next week. Bye.